Hey everybody, it's Tuesday morning. I've reimagined, I've rebooted, and now it's time for me to reinvest. And what does that mean? That means taking all of those lessons, all of those blueprints, all of those things that I did in the first two phases and actually spending the time and energy to reinvest those behaviors today and actually make those things a reality. And I'm going to fail. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Nobody gets it right on the first time. But I have the energy and the mindset behind me that the more I repeat the positive behaviors, the more they will reenact themselves naturally, and the further I get from those negative places, those negative things that I've been in the past. Because I'm good enough and I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Just a little borrowed phrase from the old Saturday Night Live Stuart Smalley bit. I remember laughing a lot at that when I was younger, and it's still entertaining. But there's still something to be gained from that, because at the end of the day, the only person who can really enact change in your life is you, or in this case, me. And I think it's easy for us to get bogged down in the things we do wrong and the things that we don't do right, and we slip into these negative modes. And it's silly. I mean, I've done it. I continue to do it, but I'm kind of past that now, where I'm looking at things differently in terms of I can do anything, I can be anything. I'm not going to be Michael Jordan. I'm fine with that, although I'd like his money. But, the things that I do on a day-to-day basis, I can do better. Are you kidding me? Who can't? But we don't reflect on those things. We just continue doing the same thing over and over and over, and not ever really examining why we're doing these things, what we can do better with these things, whether it's with work or with friends or with family or other behaviors. We don't self-examine any of those things. And once I started doing that and started realizing all of the, we'll call them errors, part of the fixing the bug thing, all of the errors I was making on a daily basis, it started to become a little bit maddening. And these are simple things to change, but it starts up here. It starts with a mindset that you're able to change, and it starts with that reboot process where you see yourself doing things differently, and then now with the reinvestment, actually executing that. If you look at professional athletes, in particular, I'm going to throw out professional football players. Peyton Manning watched thousands and thousands of hours of game footage, analyzing opponents, analyzing himself, analyzing his offensive line, so that he knew once he got into a game situation how to approach that. He knew what he was going to do. No matter what the situation, he generally knew how to react. And that's kind of the key to changing behaviors, and kind of the key to changing work habits or whatever, is imagining those eventualities and how you will react differently or positively versus the negative that you may be doing now, or in my case, that I am doing now. And I'm ready for change. Hopefully, if there's something going on with you that you want to change, hopefully you're ready for change too. I'm going to digress for just a second to one other thing that happened last night or yesterday. I encountered two different people yesterday who asked me specifically. I didn't approach them about it. They asked me specifically about the 39 project. And the first person that I spoke with said, man, he says, I think this is really cool. It's great to hear the honesty, the sincerity, so on and so forth. And, what a confidence booster, first of all. And that's not, I'm not truly patting myself on the back here. I'm just trying to speak from the heart. But he said, man, keep going. I really enjoy this. This is a great thing. The second person, however, said, I don't get it. He says, why are you doing this? I said, well, I'm doing it for me, But I said, I'm also doing it hoping maybe somebody else gains something from my experiences and what I'm doing. He says, yeah, but do you make money off of this? I said, I don't know. I said, I don't particularly anticipate it. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but that's not why I'm doing it. He said, well, I don't get why you would spend the time and the energy on this. And, those are the type of comments that make us all kind of take a step back and think, well, why am I doing this? Well, I had to do a little talking with myself then after that. I am doing this for the right reasons. I am doing this to promote positive change within myself and within you guys. And I don't care if I make money on it. Not everything in life has to be about making money. Hopefully, we do make money at some point, at least enough to survive and not have to worry, necessarily on the paycheck to paycheck world. But that comment really struck me and still does, in terms of it's great to have those positive people out there who support you and support what you're doing, no matter what it is. And we all need to find more people like that in our lives and less people like the one who wonders why you're doing something. And, I still don't have a complete answer for what that all was. I just know it's frustrating, and just know whether it's me, whether it's a spouse or a close friend or a relative, there are people in your lives who are going to support you if you believe in what you're doing, whatever it is, an occupation change, a behavior change, whatever it is. There are people out there who believe in you to your core that you can make it happen. And hopefully I'm one of those. But again, seek people like that out, people that will help you promote positive change in yourself and in others, and kind of push those others to the background. You can't kick them out of your lives, and as I think, you can't kick those people out of your lives. Many of those people are important to you and what you do on a daily basis, but don't let those people get you down. Your goals, no matter what they are way too important to have one or two people tell you, well, we just don't get it. Why are you doing this? Why are you wasting the time and the energy? Baloney. If it's good for you, truly positive goodness, chase after that, man. Don't waste your time worrying about what other people think. Chances are, the amount of time you worry about what other people think is about 10 times as much time as they spend worrying about what you actually do. And probably more like 100 times more. So stay true to yourself. Stick with the people who want to stick behind you and believe in you. And just go out there and get it done. I know I strayed a little off topic, but reimagine, reboot, and reinvest, and I guarantee you tomorrow is going to be a better day for you and probably for the people around you, especially if you are actually trying to follow through on that positive change, whatever it is. I wish you all the best of luck. I wish myself luck, and I can't wait to get after Tuesday. Have a great week, everybody.